Here's a programming challenge solution for sales tax. Go ahead and make sure you have the include IO stream, the using namespace std, and the int main function, of course, with the return 0 at the end of the function. Okay, to start off, I need a constant variable, a few constant variables that are floats. The reason why I'm making them constants is because they're not to be changed throughout the program. All right, I'm going to set state tax equal to 0.05, and then I need another constant flow variable called the county tax, and that's going to be set equal to, just make up a number, 0.07. All right, so those constant variables, the reason why, so these are constant variables because they're not to be changed throughout the program. If you try to change them into the program, it's not going to allow you to because you have this constant variable keyword, this const keyword right here. So the next variable I want to create is an integer, and it's going to be the purchase amount. Actually, I'll go ahead and make this another float as well, because a purchase amount usually, sometimes it might have a decimal or whatever. So I'll name it purchase amount. I'm going to set it equal to, I don't know, 100.65. Okay, there's the purchase amount. That's a float variable. Now, the next thing I need to do is calculate the total state purchase and the total county purchase. So in which case I'm going to go ahead and create a few more float variables, and these are going to be calculations. So this would be I would call this a process, the process portion of the program, and then after that there's going to be a output portion of the program, and then as we get into later programming challenges, like the more advanced ones, you're always going to have some type of input from the user, right? So you have an input, and then you have process, and then you have output, right? That's usually the flow of a program, because a person interacts with a program, they input information, the computer processes the information, then it spits out the whatever it processed. All right, so in this case, our process is we're getting the I'm creating two variables for the one called total sales purchase, and this is a calculation. It's going to be set equal to the purchase amount multiplied by the state tax. All right, so so basically this is processing some information that's already been given to us, which is the purchase amount and the state tax. Okay, so I'm gonna put a comma here and create another float variable that is a calculation. It's going to be total sales, total county purchase, and that's equal to the purchase amount multiplied by the county tax. All right, and just real quick, this is not sales, this is state purchase. There we go. I got it confused. So total state purchase equals purchase amount multiplied by the state tax, and the total county purchase equals the purchase amount multiplied by the county tax. So this is our calculation, or our process portion of the program. Now, lastly, we need to output the information to the user. So we're going to use a cout statement to display this information back to the user. All right, so I'm going to put a new line character. I'm going to say purchase amount equals purchase amount. Okay, drop down to another line. Still part of this original cout statement. Because I haven't put a semicolon at the end yet to solidify the cout. So this is still the same cout statement. Here I'm going to put total state tax equals, and then I guess we could put a dollar amount right there, something like that. And then this is total state purchase. Still in the same cout statement, we'll just put another new line character there. Total county tax equals total county purchase. All right, then a line break at the end, and then a semicolon. So this endel is basically it's a line break, which basically means it returns to the next line. All right, and then the program ends. Okay, so we got all our information here. Next thing I need to do is hop on over to a terminal. So I'm going to come up here and open a new terminal. If you're on Visual Studio Code, you just open this. Actually, I think you might be able to. Nope, you can't do it from there. So from the Explorer right here in the actual file, you're gonna right click and then say Open Integrated Terminal, and there's a terminal, and it opens up to the directory that has the file that you're working on, which is the 000.cpp, that's the name of the file that I'm working on right here. All right, so in the terminal, I need to compile the program. So to do that, I say C++, and then I'll enter the name of the file, which is 000.cpp, hit enter. Okay, and so basically what it did is it compiled the program to check to see if there was any errors, and there's no errors because you would see the errors here if there was. All right, so it's good. Next thing I need to do is run the program. So I'll say ./a.out, enter. All right, so here is the information displayed to the screen.